Okay, today we are going to expand the logarithms. So we are going to be using the product property, the quotient property, and the power property that you wrote on your blue sheet to do this. So the first example, we have log base 4 of 5x cubed y. So basically, what you have to look at is what kind of property would you be using first? The 5x cubed y is multiplying, so we're going to be using the product property. And to expand the product property, you want to add them. So you will have log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4 of x cubed plus log base 4 of y. Now, the only thing you have to look at is, can you use any other property? And if you look at the middle term, you have the exponent, which some of you may have already noticed it. So the 3 needs to come out front. So you end up having log base 4 of 5 plus 3 log base 4 of x plus log base 4 of y. And that's all you have to do. Okay, so if we take a look at this next example, we have ln of the square root of 3x minus 5 divided by 7. So the first thing that you should notice is that we have a radical, and we have to rewrite that using rational exponents. So if I wanted to rewrite the square root of 3x minus 5, I would write 3x minus 5 raised to the 1/2 power. The next thing that you can look at is we are dividing. So we're going to be using the quotient property. And when we use the quotient property, we subtract. So it would be the ln of 3x minus 5 to the 1/2 power minus the ln of 7. Then when you continue to look at it a little bit further, you still have this exponent. So now this section is going to be the power property. So we're going to have 1/2 out front, ln 3x minus 5, and then minus ln of 7. Okay, nothing too terrible. You just kind of have to look at the properties to see which ones you have to use. Okay, if you look at C, C is kind of the same thing. We are dividing. So I need to rewrite that. I don't know why this control is clicking up here. Rewrite it as 4x plus 1 to the 1/2. And we are dividing. So we need to do the ln of x squared minus the ln of 4x plus 1 to the 1/2. And then if you continue to look at it a little bit further, the exponents are there in both of them. So the exponents have to come out front using the power property. So you just bring the 2 and the 1/2 out front, and then you're done. Okay, so if you look at part D, we are multiplying again. So whenever we want to multiply, we have to add them. So we would have log 12 plus log x to the 5th plus log y squared. And then the 5 and the 2 need to come out front because of the power property. So you'd have 5 log x plus 2 log y. Okay, and for the last one, okay, the first thing you need to look at with this, the ln of the square root of x squared times x plus 2, they have to be written as a rational exponent, so we need to get rid of that radical. So you're going to have x squared times the x plus 2 raised to the 1/2 power. Now, the only reason why I use the brackets is because there's already parentheses here. The brackets are still grouping symbols, so it's the same concept. Now, you have to have the 1/2 is being raised to both of these. So technically, you would have x squared raised to the 1/2. But then you would also have the x plus 2 raised to the 1/2. Okay, now when you look at this, when you take a square and then you raise it to a half, remember technically this is a radical. So they're actually going to cancel out. So we actually get the ln of x. Then we would have plus the ln of x plus 2 to the 1/2 because we're multiplying here. So this is the product property. So we have to add. And then the only thing you have to look at here is now we have that 1/2. It's the power. So you bring that out front. So it's just a matter of realizing that the product property you are adding, the quotient property you are subtracting, and the power property you are bringing the exponent out front. And then here's your homework, page 383, 41 to 59 odd. I have the assignment posted, and I have the picture of the assignment in case you don't have your book with you.